We met at a party several years ago, like a couple weeks after she moved here. We just kind of knew each other, started working together.
We got married about 1.5 years in, and we've been married for almost a year, 9 months.
We wanted to do our own thing, but we didn't have $600,000 to throw down at a restaurant, and this was, a fraction of the price.
We knew we wanted to go the food truck direction a little bit. It's like a stepping stone to doing something more when and if we decide to do that. So we looked around at what was already existing in the food truck industry, and I think we were probably like one of the first 10 trucks in Durham. So nobody at that time had been doing pizza yet, and Mike and his mom have been making pizza together since he was a little kid.
I've been to culinary school and have been basically cooking my whole life, and it just kind of fit for me, because I love it.
Our dough is their recipe that they've kind of tweaked and perfected over like a decade. So we were able to bring that in, test it in real commercial ovens, and then go from there. Our name was I think we just were stumbling for names all the time. The one we liked the most before was Dough Junkies, but the connotation was a little too interpretation wide open. So I think we ended up bringing friends into the discussion, and as soon as it was said out loud, we were like, yes, perfect. Because we didn't want it to be just pizza. We wanted it to be a little more fun, a little more play on the names. And we still get a lot of like, are you meat pies? Are you fruit pies? Are you hand pies? So it takes us a minute until they know what we make. But as soon as they come once, then they know. So it gives us the chance to talk to people more because they want to know what we are. I have an MBA in international business. I came here, I got a job in an office. My bosses were very nice, but I hated it. And I started working for Watts at the same time. And so we had the opportunity to meet a lot of farmers and get to know what they have and the seasonal changes down here. It's just a lot of fun to use what these people have that are like literally a couple miles away and put it on pizza. And the farmers market here is amazing in Durham. So we get to stop by there on Wednesdays, which is almost over, and every Saturday morning, and we can literally go pick something up, prep it, and serve it that same day if we want to.
We try to do a lot of local fresh veggies, a lot of local meats. Basically just try to have fun with it and maybe do something that's not on your typical corporate pizza menu per se. My mom does a margarita pizza that is pesto instead of basil and fresh tomatoes and goat cheese instead of fresh mozzarella. We call it Barb's Margarita because my mom's name's Barb. I've been doing a lot of brie pizzas, with like, I think now we have one with pesto, chicken, brie, banana peppers, I think something like that. Just kind of get that creamy, spicy kind of thing going on. The thought came probably the first, second or day we were open because it was so crazy and we're like, wow, we're in this. This is what we're about now. But I made us wait a full year. We opened on April 1st, so we did it that next year, April 2nd, I think, something like that. And this is the biggest endeavor we've ever had, in our lives. One
of the local food reporters calls me the mother hen of food trucks sometimes. I come from a small family business that's not really super small anymore, but it's like you help each other. It becomes more of a family environment. So even though, of course, we're a separate business and we're competing, unless we're literally making the same thing, which there aren't a lot of pizza truck options here, we're not really competing with each other that directly. The other thing is that I love seeing this industry grow, so it was something that I could come in and do. Only Burger had started the food truck rodeos in 2010, early 2010, and we opened in early 2011. So I saw that as the perfect event that could grow, especially seeing what the food truck industry was doing on its own already. So my love of spreadsheets and color coding things, and I went up to Brian of Only Burger and I was like, I'm gonna help you. We're gonna get really organized and we're gonna see how big we can make this and really make it about the industry, not just like a good sales day for all of us.
I think the last couple of years, I think the food channel has helped food immensely, and now food trucking is the new wave.